Hello everybody, welcome back to another new and noteworthy mod review. Today we're going to take a look at Advanced Farm Manager. But before that, this video is brought to you by Rob Woods and Patrick Coynier. Thank you for being farm barons. So Advanced Farm Manager is a script-based mod. That means it is going to be available for PC players only. It is available over at the Giants Mod Hub or the in-game downloadable content menu. But again, because it is making use of scripts, it is going to be available for PC players only. Now, when I saw this mod come out, I read the description, and you know what I said to myself? I wonder what this mod does. The description was a little confusing to me, and I had to bring it in game and mess with it a little bit, and then I realized a bell went off in my head. I realized this mod is pretty dang cool, and I wanted to share it with the rest of you because I figure maybe, quite possibly, you all saw it show up and you weren't really sure what it did. Well, after this video, you will have a very good idea of what it does and how you could probably use it on your farm. So the power of this mod really starts with the user interface. We're going to do left shift and then slash in order to go into the user interface. And in here we have 4 different tabs. We have a vehicle overview, we have a tool overview, a placeable overview, and a field overview. Let's go up to the vehicle overview. We have some information here. We have a lot of information. We have on the left, we have a listing of every vehicle that we own on this particular game save. And we are using the Bloomfield save for this video. This is the same save that I do the Bloomfield live streams on. And in this listing, we have color-coded. We have tractors that need maintenance or have a lot of dirt on them. We have regular tractors, and then we have tractors that we have repaired. We're going to see those turn another shade. We also have how many horsepower they are, where they are located. Right now, that is not showing anything, but that will come into play in other tabs. We can set hotkeys. So I could say, well, let's set the case to hotkey 1. We could set the sidekick to hotkey 2, and I could set the M6 to hotkey 3. The way I'm doing that is I'm just selecting it, and I'm hitting keyboard 1 through 9, the top row keyboard. If we use the number pad, that will also work. Over here on the right side, we have information about the particular vehicle. Again, the horsepower, we have an icon, so we know what the vehicle looks like. We have then who is in the vehicle. Right now, nobody's in these vehicles. Let me jump into the New Holland Harvester. And you'll see if we come down here to the New Holland Harvester, it says we are in the vehicle. If you are in multiplayer, it will list other players that are in the vehicles. Or if you have hired help, it will tell you what helper is in a particular vehicle. We also have how much fuel, how much def is available in every particular vehicle, how much damage, how much maintenance basically is on the vehicle, the paint condition, how much dirt, and then if anything is attached, then what is attached to this particular vehicle. Now we also down here have a little graphic showing us where on the map something is located. So maybe you don't really know where that case IH Maxim is. Well, if you look here, we know this map is Bloomfield. This is the cow farm. This is right where we are. Go down here to New Holland. You can see we are still here at the cow farm. Go to the Mac. Now we are in a completely different location on the map. But we get a nice little geographic location here of where we are. What else can we do on this screen? Well, if we hit space bar, we can just jump immediately to the vehicle. Just like that. Let's go back. We can sell the vehicle right here from the screen just by hitting this button right here. Do you really want to sell this vehicle? No, I don't want to sell the vehicle. We can repair the vehicle right here. Do we repair the vehicle for $27? Sure. And now you see the damage has gone down to 0. Let's pick something that needs a bit more repair. So here we have our Ace Maxim. We can repair it. We don't need a maintenance trigger. We can just repair it from here. There we go. We can repaint it if we want to, right from here. We can clean it right from here. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but we could clean it right from there. So let's jump back here to our New Holland. Okay, and let's look at the cleaning. let's go ahead and clean our New Holland. 400 bucks to get it spray cleaned, and boom, there we go. Nice and clean, just like it came from the factory. And we see we do have some wear on it. We can also, like I said, repaint it. Repainting is a thing. It's going to cost a lot of money, but hey, there you go. Now we have given this thing a fresh coat of paint. What else can we do? Well, we can refuel it right from here. It's going to cost us $559 to refuel it. There you go. Now it's full of fuel. Just that simple. We come back here, we can hit park. Now, what does park do? Park will keep us from tabbing into it. Okay, so if I hit park, now we have a little park indicator here. We won't be able to tab into the New Holland harvester. It's just going to skip us right past it. See? If we come in here, we can then, oops, we can unpark it, and then we'll be able to tab right on into it. Now, remember we set these hotkeys, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the way we can jump into those is we can use right Alt, and then with the number pad, we can hit 1. We can hit 2, we can hit 3, and we can hit 4. We can hit 3, we can hit 4, we can hit 1, we can go back to 3, or back to 2. Right? So we're holding right Alt, and then we're pressing the number of our particular hotkey vehicle. We could also come in here and we can change it from normal tabbing to hotkey tabbing, which is what we actually have turned on right now. So now we have hotkey tabbing. If we hit tab, we're just going to tab between those 4 vehicles. We have much more. We have more than those vehicles, but we have limited our tabbing to just those vehicles with the hotkeys. We can do right Alt and then 0 on our number pad, and now we switched it back to normal tabbing, and now at this point we can tab through all of our vehicles. So how can that be useful? Well, you know, we have lots of augers. So we can scroll down through here and find our augers. We'll probably find them here under our tools, right? And then we could basically have it so that these weren't listed, right? They're not vehicles, so we're not going to be able to hotkey them. So we don't have to worry about that. We could just hotkey all of our vehicles, just like this. Right? And then we're kind of, Bob's your uncle. P8 is out of the question here, but Bob's your uncle there. Now we can use hotkey tabbing to tab through just these 9 vehicles, and we won't accidentally tab into one of our augers. Now, since we're over here looking at our tool overview, we have the same general feel to this UI as we did with our vehicles. We have all of our tools listed here. We have our icon in the upper right. We have a graphic image in the lower right as to where on the map a particular tool is located. We have our damage bar, we have our paint condition, we have our dirt. We can come down here and we can sell the tool, we can repair the tool, repaint it, and clean it, all from here. But what else is cool is we can warp to tool. So this is over here at the sheep farm. I can just warp to it. Boom. I am now instantly transported to be right beside whatever I just warped to. The Arcusa multi-pack. Here we go. Here we have this is anhydrous ammonia tank. We can just warp straight to it. Right? And we could come in here and say, you know what? I want to clean it. $400. And now it is lickety-spickety clean. Let's jump down here to our placeable overview. In this, we don't have this anywhere in game right now. This screen is completely and utterly unique. What we have is a listing of every building that we own, where it is located on the map with some general location. So like these bins are kind of in the central area of the map. This RTK station is in the northeast. The farmhouse here is in the northwest, and this farmhouse is in the south. Now, we can also warp to location. We can sell it or we can tag it. So let's say we're going to go to the anhydrous ammonia tank. We can warp to the tank. There we go. Maybe we want to go to this fire hydrant. Boom, we can now warp to this particular fire hydrant. We can come in here and we can sell it if we want to. And now it's gone. If we have something that is unsellable, just like this cow barn, we can't sell the cow barn because, well, it has cows in it. It's going to be flagged as unsellable. We can warp to it. We can sell our cows, and then we can sell it. We can tag it, so that it is then going to basically have the green beam all from one place. Really, really cool feature. So I thought about adding this to my map reviews for the purpose of seeing all the buildings that we owned and if any of those buildings were non-sellable. Just having a quick and easy way of seeing that information. Then we have our field overview screen. And this is somewhat replicated in other mods that we have seen to date, but it does provide a bit more information. We have our field listings. We have who owns them, basically me or AI players. We have if there's a contract available on a particular map field and what type of contract that is. We have where the field is on the map, north, northwest, west, central. We have how big the field is. We can even warp to the field. Instantly teleport to any field that we want just by going to this list. Then we also have the crop state and growth state of a particular map. So we see we are growing cotton on this particular field at the moment. Here we have ready to harvest grass. We own it. It's in the northeast. Let's go ahead and warp to it. Here we go. This is the field that we have ready to harvest grass in. So this can be a really, really cool screen for lots of reasons. We can quickly see what fields have particular contracts available, what types of contracts they are. We can see what's growing, if it's ready to harvest or not ready to harvest. We can see if we own the field, or if we don't, we can see who owns the field. We can see how big the field is, and we can get a general idea of where the field might be. And that is, in a nutshell, Advanced Farm Manager. I think it's a really, really cool mod. I think it's ingenious. I think it has some really unique gameplay features to it. And I'm going to be adding it to my gameplays just because I like the ability to do all those things from one screen without having to worry about a maintenance, without having to worry about going to the shop in order to repaint. If I want to do that, I can sell things right from there. I can teleport right from there. I can park vehicles that I want to be tabbing into constantly. I can unpark them when I'm ready to tab back into them. I can assign certain vehicles hotkeys. So if there's certain things that I want to definitely jump into real quick, I can just assign a hotkey to it. I can do all the types of stuff with the tools that I can do with the vehicles. I have a listing of all the placeables I own, if they're sellable, where they are, and such. And then the field info is just icing on the cake. Let me know, guys, down in the comments below, what do you all think of Advanced Farm Manager? And until next time, happy farming.